Okay, I'm going to do a really quick run through of how to get to the Portuguese Bend landslide map that I've created for you. Part of it is because the one that's here in the lab isn't very clear, and you're going to do some measuring, and I want to make sure you can actually read what you see. All right, so where you're going to find this part is going to be down here in question number 9. You can see there's a link in here, and I have created a map in my maps that has a whole bunch of awesome stuff in it, but not this. Sorry. Okay, so this is what it should look like when you open that. And there's really cool tension cracks for you to look at. There are outlines of all the landslides. This one right here is our Portuguese Bend landslide. That's the one we're worried about today. And some important points on the landslide marked for you. Now, you can't measure things in here if all I do is share it with you to view. So what I want you to do is go up to these 3 dots and say copy map to make sure it is saved into your Google Drive. All right, doesn't matter. Copy of Portuguese Bend, say okay. And it is saving it right now for me. Then go into your browser, and you can't see where I'm typing right now, but I am typing maps.google.com, and that's in the lab for you if you need to just click on that. So it takes us here. I am at home, so it's centering me pretty close to where my house is. Yay. All right, now in here, I want you to go over here to the menu in the 3 lines. Go down to your places. Over here, you have maps. If you click on that, you see a bunch of these come up, but at the top should be your copy of the Portuguese Bend landslide area that we created. Now that'll take you in just Google Maps, and you can measure things, which is nice. All the things are listed over here still. You can pull that open if you want to check some of these, and then you're going to be measuring a few things on here. One of the big things you have to measure is the area of this whole Portuguese Bend landslide, and you can see that's the one outlined in red. So just like last time, right click and choose measure distance, and I'm going to do a really bad job of measuring. All right, and now just what I clicked there, it tells me my total area in feet. Notice that's a big number. That's okay. That is not the correct area for you right now, but I'm at least showing you how to get to it. Other thing that you can do through here is measure distances. You're going to be measuring the distance between point 1 and point 2. And I will do that between a couple other things just to remind you of how to do that. So it shows it to you in feet. Yay. The other thing you might want to do in here is turn on the satellite view, because I made a note of a few places that have tension cracks. I'm going to take you up to the head of the slope up here, and you can see kind of once it clears up, look at these big old cracks right at the top of the headscarp. And there's actually a trail that follows along there called Landslide Scarp Trail. And so it looks like my outline actually could be bumped up just a little bit, but it's actually kind of exciting to look around and see this evidence of these landslides that are still here, which is really, really interesting. So there you go. That's what you're going to want to do to get around on this map. Thanks a bunch.